Yeah, Shalom. Coming to you in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai Bashem Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who taught me the truth. And salutations unto the Arkim that continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. And shalom to the brothers and sisters who are also listening and learning and supporting the ministry. I just got done finished a lesson, back to the black bitch. And I was thinking, upon some thoughts afterwards. It was real quick hit. And I was thinking upon Stoicism, okay, to be a Stoic or to be involved in the practice of Stoicism, right? See something. We'll go ahead, see how this thing works. Okay, cool. And it says here to be a Stoicism, it says the endurance of pain or hardship without the display of feelings and without complaint. Okay. And calmness, cool, synonym, similar words. Dunkirk spirit, endurance, fortitude, acceptance, forbearance, patience. Okay, and looking on social media and all the stuff that's going on with the whole Black Lives Matter movement and police brutality, George Floyd. We know it's all set up and stuff, and agent provocateurs and things of that nature. But you just see how easy dumb niggas can fall into the trap and the snare of Esau, with Esau dangling the puppet strings of emotion. Emotions are are very beautiful, but also very dangerous. And just like a samurai sword, if you don't know how to use it properly, you can't defend against somebody trying with any weapon, really. If you don't know how to use the weapon, you can't defend against the weapon. Okay? And you won't know when you're being manipulated into a point of death, into a point of control, into a point of obedience. And that's all it is. Esau has an agenda to push, and in order to gain the obedience of the people, he's manipulated the weapon of emotion and used it against the untrained hand and untrained mind of simple bastard like Jake. Okay? And this is what made me think of Stoicism, the endurance of pain or hardship without a display of feeling and without complaint. Now, it's a good thing to meditate upon character building, endurance, relationship and sincerity between yourself and the Mosai, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and things of that nature, man. But it's good to, in general, to be one who seeks wisdom and knowledge. And you find this through the scriptures, first and foremost. And that's pretty much the only source we need. We don't need to add other things up. But when you do your research, man, a lot of people who put their thought or pen their thoughts down on paper in ink, it really goes back to the scriptures, man. Because I was checking out also, Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Now, I myself come from a martial art background, wushu, kung fu, and karate do. Okay, Okinawan Goju Ryu karate. Okay, practiced it for many years, but that's irrelevant. But this book by Sun Tzu, which I believe was an Israelite, The Art of War, and you just look at the chapters: laying plans, waging war, attack by stratagem, tactical dispositions, energy, weak points and strong, maneuvering, variation, and all these things not only applies to physical warfare, but it develops the mind, man, of a warrior. Okay, you know, because being a man of the Lord, you have to be a warrior. Not so much physically, the Lord will give us that increase, but more so spiritually and mentally. You have to have the mindset of a stoic and the mindset of a warrior. Okay, because we are in a spiritual war. Okay, a warrior, soldier, whatever you want to call it. Now, let me get some scriptures on that. Okay, where it says here, endure hardness. This is what 2 Timothy chapter 2 and 5, chapter 2 from verse 3, and it says, therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai. Okay, so to endure is not to be complaining every 2 seconds, man. Why? Because you'd have adopted the attitude and character of a stoic, as we saw here, the endurance of pain, of hardship, without the display of feelings. Okay, these jakes that fell into the snare of Esau with this whole Black Lives Matter bullshit, they've fallen into it by what? Showing emotion, man, which has led them to do uncalculated, okay, and uneducated and stupid move, man. Because if Esau wants to show his horns, which he will do, okay, you can't do anything. Okay, you black bastards cannot do anything. Okay, you actually came to a gun war with a knife, man. In the sense of, I've seen videos of Jake using water guns to wet police up, and they're fully loaded with rubber bullets and with real live round bullets. But you've come with actual water guns. That's a fucking joke, man. Why? Because Esau was able to play on the strings of your heart, connected to your emotions, to make you feel bad about one nigger that got put to death, which was judgment from the Lord anyway. But you're not going to see it like that because you're dumb and you're stupid, you're sottish. And I'm not saying it out of emotion, okay? I'm saying it out of fact because the Lord said so, okay? The Lord said you're a stiff-necked people, man, or we are a stiff-necked people. 2/3 of us are right now, okay? But the elect, which we hope to be a part of, are not so. Okay? Yes, it's hard. Okay? But at the end of the day, you've got to be able to curtail and keep your emotions in check, man. Okay? Do you not think, what, you want to take an Edomite's head off, man? Okay? Now, I'm not going to start saying what I think and what I would do. Okay? But sometimes, man, yeah, you do find yourself in situations where you got to control yourself. Okay? Because you'll knock someone's block off. Okay? We're not denying the fact that situations arise like that. What and so, as Benjamin would say, so and so may I go do you. So and so what you would do to somebody, of course, man. But you've got to wait upon the Lord. In fact, let me get that. Wait, how to go upon me till I rise to the prey. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, Zephaniah, I thought as much. Chapter 3 and 8. Therefore wait upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, until the day that I rise up to the prey. Okay, so yeah, there is a time to get physical, but we have to wait upon the Lord, man. Okay, because getting physical without the Lord is going to result in you coming to a gun war with a knife, man, or with a water gun, as you dumb niggas have literally done. So when Esau starts blowing you the fuck away, okay, I'm putting more than 3 Silaki, man. When Esau starts blowing you away and putting holes in your body and taking off your head, man, all right, it's you're accountable, man. It's you to blame, man, because you didn't do what the scripture says. But you wouldn't, because you don't understand the scriptures, man. That's why the scripture says we have the more sure word of prophecy, man. This is prophecy that the Lord is gonna come and He's gonna rise up to the prey. Okay, as it says, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation. See, your anger ain't enough, man. Okay, you want to express how angry you are. Okay, fuck all lives matter. We're talking about black lives. Your anger ain't enough. That's what you need to understand. Because when we operate in anger, it's going to be not our own anger, but it's going to be according to the righteous judgment and indignation of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Excellent anger. That's why I was saying emotions is a beautiful but dangerous thing. Because anger is a beautiful emotion. It shows passion and that you care about something. So when it goes wrong, it upsets you. That's a beautiful emotion. But if you can't handle it, it's dangerous. Even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So we have to wait upon the Lord, man. Okay? You know? Because what you niggas have done is waited upon George Floyd, man. You know? Oh, George Floyd is dead? Okay, now it's time to rise up and get physical. No. We're going to rise up and get physical when Yahweh Shai returns. Okay? You know? And the sad thing is, George Floyd, man, you know, he's good. He's better than me and you right now. Okay? Because if you had the chance to bring him back, George Floyd would say, fuck you, I'm staying here. Because he's at peace right now. He knows who he is. If he didn't know already know, he knows he's an Israelite. Okay? He understood he got his judgment for whatever wicked sin he did. Okay? He's got his judgment. He's paid for it. But now he's sitting good in the spirit realm, man. And if he had the choice to come back down to planet Earth, he would say, fuck you. Fuck all of you. I ain't coming, man. I'm good here. I'm chilling. I'm waiting for the kingdom. Okay? You know? And he understands the 100% truth now. So he would be, if he could, he'll be telling you, stop doing what you're doing. Stop rioting, man. Because it ain't going to work like this. You're doing it in vain. But you wouldn't know that. Because y'all believe in Jesus fucking Christ. Same bastard that they used to put you in slavery, man. Anyways, back in 2 Timothy chapter 2 and 3, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, man. Once again, going back to that Stoicism, the endurance of pain or hardship without the display of feeling or without complaint. Now, the reason why we can do that, you know, and say this humbly, is because the Lord gave us the insight, man. Okay? I'm probably going to end it on this. I have told you, this, I think is this one. Yeah, there we go. This is Isaiah 46 and 10, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Okay, so the Lord has declared unto us, the prophets, which we humbly hope we are, the end from the beginning. So we knew all these things had to happen. Okay? We knew it had to happen, man. And all the other prophecies like the chip and, you know, Mark of the Beast, which is the RFID chip, and, you know, the thick of Jacob's trouble and stuff like that. We know it has to happen. So we're not shocked, man. Okay? We're not shocked. That's what the scripture says. Blessed is the man that when his Lord cometh, so find him doing, roughly paraphrasing. We're not going to be caught with our pants down. We're not going to be caught, you know, spiritually sleeping. Abarazah. We're going to be caught, you know, ready, awake, and aware. Okay? Because we've been given the signs, man. Okay? Declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times to things that are not yet done. So it's been declared from ancient times that this would happen. So that now that the Lord has woken up our eyes, or opened up our eyes, I should say, to see, it's not surprising, man. It's not surprising. So emotions don't come into it, because it's like, where it could have been, oh my God, what's going on? It's, yep, we knew that was going to happen. Okay? Stay emotionless to the situation. Why? Because you're a stoic. Why? Because you've been given the prophecy, which is the most important thing, which is to say and to see beforehand. Okay? You know, but, you know, brothers should, if you're interested, you know, look into Stoicism, you know, of course, you know, or I'll say it like this, look into Stoicism, look into, you know, the Art of War. You know, it's a good book. And also look into to seed retention, man. You know, I haven't really spoken about that. You know, the scriptures speak about it in terms of staying clean when the Most High would come around, or before going to battle, because your strength is in your seed. Your there's a lot of energy. Look, man, You start talking about energy, that's a whole different lesson, man. But there's a lot of energy around your seed, man. You know, when you have it within your body, you make better decisions, you're more confident within yourself, you're physically stronger, your mind works better, you know. But when you're giving too much of your life force away, man, to these black holes and whoever, man, that's when you start feeling weak, you make dumb decisions, you're not as confident, you're not as assertive or sure of yourself, man. You know, the scriptures speak about, abstaining from seeing a woman for 3 days before going to war, man. You know, because your strength is in your seed. Anyways, man, you can look into Stoicism, Sun Tzu, the art of war, seed retention, but first and foremost, and above anything, fuck all of that. The most important thing you want to read is the Bible, man. You know, okay, that's where all wisdom comes from, man. The Bible, and any other source that has some sort of truth, it would go back to the Bible because Sun Tzu was an Israelite, man. When you get into the martial arts and the history of the martial arts and whatnot, it really goes back to Israel, man. It goes back to uh where's the bit where it says in fact, let me go here. I'm gonna end it on this since I said that. Study the way of the animals. I think that's how it goes. I know there's a precept on that, man. Oh, this is gonna piss me off because I know. How does it go, man? I know it's right. Well, this is a good one. The Lord, Yahweh is a man of war. The Lord is his name. On that war thing. But how's it go, man? Is it consider? Can't even type now. Consider the way of the animals. Salaki, man. Sometimes the scriptures. Nah, it's not this one. Sometimes the scriptures escape your mind, man. Nah, man. Salakia, that's gonna piss me off now. I think it's this. It might be this. Job. It's a good one. Job 12:7, and it says, "But ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee." Yeah, because a lot of these martial arts styles go back to studying animals. The way snakes fight, that's a whole martial arts style. The way of the crane, the way lions and tigers fight, that's a whole style. The way of the tiger, man, which is the basis. The way of the lion and tiger is the basis of all martial arts, man. Be it kung fu, karate do, judo, taekwondo, kickboxing. It all goes back to the most basic form of martial art, which is the way of the tiger, man. The way of the lion also. Okay, but you've got the crane, the raven, and it all goes back to studying animals, man, which is all scriptural. But that's a whole nother lesson, martial arts and the history of, Jake in China and Japan, and Okinawa, and how that goes all the way back to David and whatnot. That's a whole nother lesson, man. But since I mentioned it, I just wanted to bring that precept out, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. But meditation, man. In fact, let me go to every single time I'm about to end it, something comes into my head, which is the spirit, so I'm not going to ignore it. This is Proverbs, man. Okay, Proverbs 1:1. The proverb of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice and judgment and equity. Okay. And it says to give subtlety to the simple, and to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and will increase learning. A man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. Okay, and it goes on and it goes on. But pretty much the highest level of wisdom in the scriptures, man. You know, the scripture says, thy law doth he meditate. I think it's that day and night. Psalms 1 and 2, and it says, but his delight is in the law, which is really the whole Bible, the whole book of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yeshai, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. Because when you meditate upon the precepts, man, that's where wisdom comes from. But anyways, said what I've had to say, so I'm gonna wrap it up there, man. Let me see if I can go, because I know let me see if anyone knows. Let's see, but yeah, man, pretty much that's it, brothers, man. That is it. Yeah, the brother, hey, Shalom, man. Yabashim Yashai, bro. I had a feeling through the spirit you were on here, man. But it doesn't show up. So I have to go back on this recording app. Brother Banyamian 144. Okay, said Mark 13:13, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but ye shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. Exactly. Endurance, man. Okay, because when we're being hated on, can't get emotional. We just have to understand it's something we have to go through. Good precept. Next one, 1 Peter 2 and 19. For this is thankworthy if a man for conscience toward the Most High endure grief suffering wrongfully. Beautiful. 2 Timothy chapter 4 and 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. Can't exactly, man. Those precepts are on point, man. Yeah, man. Shalom, man. I had a feeling you were on here. But yeah, that's it, brothers, man. So with that, stay up, stay strong. Remember the vision, remember the point, remember the reason, and pray for more faith and endurance so we don't get emotional and we endure to the end, man. So with that, Akim, man, I'm going to close it out and I'm going to say, Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yashai, bro. Boom.